We were given the opportunity to open a new Hanai coffee shop. We wanted to film the before and after to give you a behind-the-scenes look, along with our initial thoughts. Here we go.
This is the Unleash Your Purpose podcast.
All right, babe, you ready for this next adventure?
No. Yes, I'm ready.
All right, well, we have a cool opportunity with the nonprofit in Hanai. We were reached out by another local coffee shop that is actually in a really kind of unique spot that we could put Hanai at the second location of Hanai. And it's actually right by one of our homes that we have kids who have aged out of the foster care system. Yeah, so that the house is right nearby and we can employ them and they could walk to work. So it would be a really cool opportunity for a training ground for them. This location had a coffee shop and cafe already in there, and it was actually in City Hall, which is pretty unique. So it's a cafe for all the employees for the city, and the local police department and fire department already has a good customer base.
Okay.
And it's all about creating a local community. But as you see, I went by this place the last couple times, and it takes some vision.
Oh no.
Yes, it takes some vision. So we have our Hanai, beautiful, crisp, white, has the Instagram wall. You will see none of that here. It's a small space, so we're gonna have to kind of get creative of how we're gonna make this work.
When you say it's a small space, are there people sitting and eating inside of it, or are they grabbing and go?
It's both. So they have a few chairs and places to sit, and they have kind of a really outdated menu. So we have to take our Hanai menu and then kind of refresh it, and also some of our classic drinks that are our top sellers. And what I've heard from all the people in the city, they looked up Hanai and the nonprofit, and they're really excited. And they saw our reviews. So now we just really gotta, the buzz is there. We just gotta make sure that we rise to the occasion and actually deliver a good product here.
Okay. Do we already have staff planned out for it, or is it just so preliminary?
We have literally 3 weeks to open this.
Oh, what? Oh my
serious.
gosh, Ryan.
I know.
Are we filming this? What the heck?
Yeah, 3 weeks till we open. And so we have the manager, we're transferring one of our managers. And then we've actually hired 3 kids from our work program through Hanai. So they'll be working there. So we're getting kind of training them up. So we'll be all right there.
Okay.
But the problem is we got to redo the menu. We have to redesign the space. It's more of like lipstick. We got to just kind of do a slight refresh to kind of give it the look of Hanai.
Like a touch up.
Yes. So I need your design eye. Okay. You're the designer, right?
Yes.
You have a love for design way more than me. And so I need you to kind of take the vision that you did for the original Hanai, and how can you make this in this space on a budget?
Ooh.
Yeah. We have like 10 grand to renovate this whole thing. And that includes refreshing some equipment. So we got to do it on the cheap.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, It's a nonprofit, baby. We got to do what we can.
The first Hanai, like I even had some stuff shipped from Hawaii. So we're not shipping anything from Hawaii.
There's no shipping.
Okay.
There's no shipping. We're going to Home Goods, or we're going to get creative and try to use what we have.
Okay. A little Hobby Lobby, some seashell action.
Yep.
I'm ready. Let's see the place. So Hanai is coffee and cocktails. Do you serve cocktails at a city hall, or is that more the restaurant?
No, we're not doing any cocktails.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the next project.
Hey, Hanai 2.0.
Yes. Well, it's a smaller scale Hanai.
Yes.
It's a 90s style cafe in City Hall.
It's very 90s.
Yes.
The colors are 90s.
Good news is we're gonna paint.
Okay.
Yes, that's day one, so we're gonna paint, and it has a couple seating areas here.
So, it's not like a huge open space, but it has space.
Yeah, and there's a seating spot over here. They have their menu old board, so this is kind of the vision of what I want your design eye to say, how are we going to make this look Hanai on a budget? Not Sarah's bougie budget, not the budget you want for
like a Hawaiian boutique.
no Hawaiian boutique.
Okay.
Think Walmart-esque, or on a very, we have $10,000 to spend.
Okay, we could do coastal.
So how are we going to do
Walmart.
this in for 10 grand?
Coastal Walmart.
Coastal
We're gonna
Walmart.
paint it?
Look, yeah. So paint. So imagine this like all turn white.
Okay.
Now, what do you want? What's your picture?
Well, are all the tables and chairs staying?
Yes, we're on the budget. These
Okay.
are what we have to. We have the furniture we have to work with. We can probably change out this furniture, but we definitely want to incorporate our Spanish Hanai tile.
Okay.
Maybe a board and batten wall
Okay.
with some of the blue look.
Okay.
Our design of so maybe right here could be an idea of the Hanai logo
Oh, what
and our
about,
tagline.
or the Find Your Ohana? Oh, on Etsy, the Find Your Ohana that I found.
That's an idea.
Okay.
But we also want to really highlight that the mission is for impacting foster kids' lives.
Okay.
So we want that more in front of everyone as they walk in.
Okay. So we'll maybe if we want to do an Instagram wall, it would be down that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the mission would be up front.
Yes.
Okay.
So come on in. The Hanai branding here.
Okay.
This is going to be a great wall that we can share kids' stories.
Okay.
So the former nonprofit did an amazing job of like highlighting their kids.
Yes.
So we could take this and just kind of put a Hanai look with it.
Okay.
So we can have our adoptable kids here. And also on some ideas is have some photos and impact stories, but then having not just the photo, but a story of each kid.
Okay.
So people can kind of relate and saying, hey, this is what this place is here for. So that's one idea.
All right.
So how are you going to design that? That's
A
up to
mission
you.
wall. Okay. It's definitely going to be framed. Once this is white, it'll look nicer.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, we have one that's framed in Hanai and
Yes.
Levine, and it looks great.
I think the challenge here for me is this. If this has to stay brown, that's really going to probably affect the look. But
I was
we'll
thinking,
work with that.
could we sand it or stain
Yes.
it?
Sand and stain it dark, or sand
Yeah.
and stain it and paint it white.
Something.
Flat white, yeah. And then look who is here.
Savannah.
Hi guys.
Our newest.
Welcome to Hanai.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Are you loving
Hanai
it?
2.0.
Are you
I'm
ready for this
I'm
transition?
ready. I'm
Yeah?
ready.
Okay.
There's a lot to do, but I'm
So
up for the challenge.
We have like 3 weeks to open this.
Yeah, that's scary.
I said that to her, and she was like, no. And I'm like, yeah, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we're going to be painting next week, designing the space next week. And
Yep.
your job is to get it operational and look like a Hanai menu and the feel in a couple weeks.
I do love
Yeah, what do you love about this?
the city officials and everybody around here. They love Java grounds,
Yeah.
right?
Aw.
So my idea of like making it a nice transition for them is to incorporate some of their top sellers that they have here,
Yes.
and then along with our top sellers. And I think the Hanai menu and Java Grounds is similar. It's all like the same like kind of sandwiches
Like
and
cafe.
and yeah, and like the breakfast
Quick
burritos
eats.
and quick,
Yeah.
absolutely. So I think just adding in some of the Hanai flair that everyone loves, like the acai bowl,
Yes.
is such a fan
to
favorite.
happen.
Yeah, so we'll bring that in, and then incorporate absolutely waffles and some of our toasts
Yeah.
too. We got to bring the Hanai favorites that
Yes.
everyone expects
Yeah.
in Levine. We can find it here too.
Are you going to bring some of the boards that we have for like the toasts?
I hadn't thought that far into it. I'm not
Fancy
sure.
bowl.
I think
Do you think
A
this
lot
is
of
not
I
a
think
fancy
here
place?
they take their food to their desks, or they're here
Okay.
for just like more of a quick eat. So
But if it had a cool look and
I mean,
had,
if City Hall wants it, we'll bring it. But
Okay.
yeah.
Are we keeping this, or is it going to go digital?
We are definitely going to go digital, that we
Yeah,
can
we'll bring it,
adjust
but-
the menu on the fly,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then also be able to have specials running and things like that.
One of the things that Joe always liked to do was create new things for them and keep things fresh. So he said that's something they look forward to. So I
Yes.
think we need to do that and run like certain menu items for
Mhm.
a short time here and see how they play out, so we can adjust as we go. Like
Yeah,
we
I
did.
think the difference here between the other Hanai, where we had a large customer base, where you could keep more of a consistent menu. Here,
Right.
you have a smaller group of customers.
You don't want them to get sick of it.
Yeah, you want them to keep coming back.
You want
every
them to
day.
come back.
We
Yeah.
need you to love
Yeah.
this and have a special every week that you come for.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get creative with your culinary
That's right.
catering skills and make it beautiful.
I learned from the best. So.
Yes. All right. So here, maybe what do you think here for the wall?
I think this is where you put the Hanai tile up.
Okay.
All the way
to the ceiling.
across. Yeah, all the way to
Yeah.
the ceiling, because you can't do it down here, which is where we have it in the other space. I think that would be catch people's eye for sure.
Mhm.
Yep.
I think you need something here. Take the orange out.
I
The
love
orange
90.
definitely has to go.
It's like
Maybe do
it's
the-
actually maybe more 80s.
It reminds
Then-
me. It definitely reminds me of like a McDonald's play
Cheese.
place or
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Put on your orange socks and jump in the ball pit.
Very
Yeah.
flashy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could board and batten that up or something.
Yeah, like a navy blue.
That
Or
look
a
nice.
bright blue.
It's a
to
fun.
open
It's
it up.
a. It's a fun thing, but for sure it's not
Mhm.
the Hanai vibe. So.
All right,
We
show
gotta
us
bring
back
it.
a house.
Okay.
So you're going to be probably 2 youth are going to be working kitchen, prepping
Mhm.
breakfast burritos, toast, the waffles,
Yep.
all our
This is where
breakfast
the-
items. This is where
the
the
magic happens.
Yeah.
Is there anything chef wise like that needs to be added? Like, do we need any more?
So,
machines?
at Hanai, we use the Turbo Chef normally, and we have like the panini press and stuff like that. He's got what's like a Turbo Chef. It's
Okay.
very similar oven, but
It's a newer,
it's
it's a
a
different brand.
But it doesn't have the panini press or anything like that. So we won't be able to have if we keep this oven, we won't be able to have like a panini or anything.
Okay. So you have 3 menus that you can have: specials, coffee, the high level food items,
Yep.
and then
the tiling behind,
tiling all the
tile
way up
over
the
there,
wall.
maybe open shelves over there.
Oh, that would look nice.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Yeah.
That'd be really pretty. I like that idea.
I love your at the other Hanai where they have the glass jars of the stuff you can add, so it
Oh,
just
yeah.
looks nicer.
Yeah, like all the frap.
I
frap
hear
mixes.
a ringing register. All these little things are like. All right, last area.
So this is where he puts up his tea, his iced teas.
Oh.
Oh.
So he has where they do like all day drinks. Like you can pay for a cup and you get all day soda or an all day. They can come and refill.
Okay.
So they come out here and he has his China Mist tea pitchers and they pick which flavor. You know, like at any other like fast foodish restaurant, they would
How much
serve
is that?
themselves.
How much is a drink for an all
For
day
an all day? I
refill?
think it's like $4.
Okay.
And then they can come back with their cup. I was kind of thinking of doing like a
One refill.
a Hanai. What if we did like a Hanai tumbler or something?
Oh, that's a great idea.
And then with
Yeah.
that, you know, kind of like the Harkins vibes,
Yeah.
where you take your
And you get
your
a $1
Hanai
refill.
cup, and for $1 you can come in and get a refill.
That's
So
a
you
great
buy
idea.
the cup originally for $20-25, and
Yeah.
then you come in every day and can get your iced tea or soda.
Okay.
I don't know what the sodas cost. I can only speak on iced teas, but you can get iced tea for
$1. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, that sounds more financially.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
When we had the trampoline park, what I remember is that the average refill when we did it for $1, we made maybe like 30 cents.
Okay.
So you're still
Profitable.
but not a lot. But it keeps people coming
Sure.
in the doors.
Yep, absolutely. So when you think if they come in for a refill on a soda,
Yeah.
they're gonna go, oh, look, you have cookies, or oh, can I get
Yeah.
one of those muffins, or oh, shoot, what kind of soup do you have today?
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yeah.
hope they grab a little
That
something
makes
else.
sense. That why this is here.
Yeah, so this is a good area for, our youth to be able to serve our guests.
Yep.
They can have meetings here, keep it
Yeah.
clean, learn those
Even
skills.
if they want to just get out of their office, they have an hour lunch break here. So
Okay.
they can come in, sit down, enjoy, just get away from their desk.
I honestly
for a little
don't,
time.
besides paint and probably updating the magazines from 2020.
No,
Blow off the dust.
2019
Oh,
summer.
2022. Oh.
Hey, at my grandma's house, when we moved her out, she had like
Some.
1970 magazines.
All right.
So, yeah.
Oh,
We'll bring
that's
some of
so
those here. We'll bring
cool.
up the classics.
That is so
there you
cool.
go.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
do love the windows. I feel like the windows helps open up.
Absolutely.
that
We need to do
area.
something on this wall to help tie in the concept and that or
Yeah,
maybe
run the
impact.
mission in here, so when they're sitting in here, they still
Yeah.
see that.
Maybe you could do a TV here of stories, or we're sharing our
Oh, good idea.
some of the nonprofit work that we're working through.
Yeah.
Kind of keep people around, or a sponsorship area. They can have ads.
Oh, I
Can
like
have
that.
ads going, and you
a
could
QR code that would be
Absolutely.
easier to like
donate
learn
now.
more.
Yeah, love it.
It's great.
All right, you guys ready to get to work on this?
3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks to make this open.
Gotta go.
I mean, they wanted us to open this 2 weeks ago.
Always moving fast.
Yes, we do. All right, you ready, babe?
Now let's go.
Let's get to work.
Let's do it.
Here's the new space.
Doesn't it look awesome?
It does. Looks amazing.
Big change from the last time
Oh,
we were here together.
yes. I actually feel like this is even way more open than it was
Yeah.
before.
I mean, they talk about our team. We maximize a small space and creating like this Hanai picture of like a sense of community and a vibe. Still looks classy when you walk in. You can kind of still see, the design of what you've so focused on.
Yeah, I think it reflects the Hanai and Levine as
Yeah.
well from some of the decor and the colors we picked. It has like a nod to that, but I actually think it really promotes our mission more than anything.
And that's what I
kinda
loved. Absolutely. Like one of the things that now I think we really inspired us to actually for Levine is the fact that we're so focused on the mission and the impact that our nonprofit has. So we have this People magazine, beautiful, because we are on 4 pages. That's right. And we have the impacts of some of the youth that we're serving. And I love that the impact wall is right when you see it. So empowering, foster youth, inspiring change. It's such a good.
And 2 of our youngest children right
Yeah,
there
look
on
at
the
those little
wall.
babies.
Look at those little babies. So we actually, I think it was neat how we ended up stealing a little bit from the Levine spot, but there was just things on the walls that didn't need to be there anymore. So we brought them here, and I think it adds to the Hawaiian-esque flair for
Yeah.
sure.
So what is your theme? Boho, Bohemian, chic,
Boho
On-
Coastal.
boho coastal on a budget.
Boho Coastal. On a budget, yes.
Her boho coastal normally is very expensive, but
Yes.
this we did total for like all for $2,000. This is a Craigslist find or a Facebook Marketplace couch.
So obviously we could not do much about the borders and how all that
Board.
worked out because of
The
City
chair
of
rail.
Peoria. Yeah, chair rail, the trim at the top. But I think that this made it blend really well and kind of look similar to the board and batten under the Find Your Ohana
Yes.
at the other place. We stole some more decor that we had space for. I love that the tile pays tribute to the original Hanai.
It went all the way up the ceiling, which really kind of gives it a good look. And it shows off the espresso machine, which was very important.
The TVs look better and more updated than the other signs.
It allows
that were
us to
there
kind of
before.
revise things a lot more quickly. One of the challenges, obviously, was that a lot of the cabinetry is original, but I think it does blend in once you have the
Yeah.
other elements in.
And I also don't think anyone's looking at the cabinets.
I am.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
I think I'm looking at the food, the drinks, the waffles, and the cleanliness.
Yes.
I think for sure.
2 days of like deep cleaning to make this happen. I did not expect that, but definitely got my fingers dirty.
Well, it's
and
worth
making
it
that happen.
because it looks very clean, very tidy, and
Take a
wonderful.
look over here, our final stage, what we did. One of the areas that I just love of the space is that they really did a good job kind of highlighting the mission behind it
Mhm.
and really giving a picture of someone's grabbing lunch, taking time to read what it's about, how to get involved. And they did a really nice job over here.
Yeah, they really did. It's
And
amazing.
one of the differences between this and versus the other location is that because it's so in your face in a good way, in a tasteful way, people are asking, how do I get involved? How do I find out about the mission? Let me meet the kids. And that's so good and great for what we're doing because we're more than a business. We're a nonprofit that's really trying to make an impact in the community. So
Yeah.
that's really cool to be able to show that off.
Yeah, turned out amazing.
And a big shout out to our regional manager. She's been working tirelessly to make this happen.
It's been a lot of work.
I heard you were part of the cleaning.
There was lots of cleaning to do. It was pretty crazy. There was a lot of scrubbing.
And then the first day we opened, the espresso machine did not work.
It was not working. It was, we had a line out the door and the machine was half off. It was just like, it was on, but it was off. And
You're
Mary
sweating.
came in. It's just an Italian machine and there was not even directions because it was all in Italian.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we figured it out like champs. The next day we kept blowing fuses. But
Hey, you know what?
since day
pushed through.
3 on, we've been perfect. So no struggles since.
And first week sales have been crazy good.
So good.
You know, that makes my heart happy.
Same.
Yes. So
I
let's
know.
keep
I
it
like
up.
texting Ryan last week.
Like,
Yeah.
we're
Oh, I love-
we still have a job.
I love when she screenshots the
Well,
daily
this was-
sales.
I didn't screenshot the debit card I was using to remodel. But
No, you weren't.
only the sales.
So this is just the beginning.
Yes.
So for friends of those of you who are looking to maybe has a space that would want to be retrofitted on a deep budget and make an impact within their community, we're always looking to open up other Hanais. So
And you can find your own mission.
when you create your own Hanai, you can find that mission that suits you, that best suits for your passion and purpose. For us as foster kids, whatever it is for you, let's make it happen.